2021 Jeep Wrangler 4xe Unlimited Rubicon in this beautiful bright white. Today we're going to be taking a look and a review at this vehicle right here. I am pretty stoked to do a video on this vehicle. The minute I saw it, I was really pumped up. I think the color of this vehicle is really beautiful, really nice, very classy, and I love the blue accents that Jeep does to, you know, show that it is a 4xe. And as you can hear, the motor right now is not even running. We are running strictly just off the electric battery right now, which you get 135 horsepower out of your 2 electric batteries in this vehicle. Right now I've got the vehicle just on hybrid mode. We've also got another mode here, electric, which makes the vehicle obviously full electric. And then we have our e-save as well. I personally like the hybrid mode. Driving this vehicle for a little bit, it's a nice balance. You know, as you'll see here, when you're driving light to light, you don't really need the gas motor on. Once you get to a certain RPM and your foot's on the pedal a little bit harder, the vehicle will go into the gas mode. But as you can see here, just silent. We've got our electric vehicle. You wouldn't even really know that this is a gas vehicle as well, which is super impressive and super cool, because Jeeps are, you know, fascinating and fun vehicles just as they are. And the fact that they have an electric version of it now, well, hybrid version, because this is not a full electric vehicle, I think that's really cool. It's a step in the right direction for the environment, a step in the right direction for new experiences. I think a vehicle like this in electric is actually really fun. I've got the max regenerative braking on right here, this button right here. You turn that on. As you can see, regeneration off. You turn that back on, regeneration back on. And basically how that works and how it feels is like the minute you let off the brake here, you get a kind of like a pulling feeling, like that's stopping you, and that's the regeneration working, is recuperating that power through the braking of the vehicle, which adds a little more battery life to your vehicle. I'm not sure exactly how much, but if you're doing long distance or even in the city and you let off right there, it's nice. It actually kind of acts as like a little bit of a brake for you. You don't really need to use the brake as much, especially if you're driving, like, you know what I mean, like in the city. It really is a nice feature and just adds that extra feeling to that electric vibe that Jeep is going for on these vehicles. And I'm super excited to see those Jeep Grand Cherokees 4xEs as well. I think those are gonna be really cool as well. As you see here, handles just like a normal Jeep, some twists and turns, beautiful. Up we go, and you can just hear that. Let's roll down the window and see if you can just hear, like, it sounds like a Tesla or any other hybrid or electric vehicle. Super sleek. At night you wouldn't even hear this thing moving through your neighborhood. As you can see there, just pure silence. This vehicle is brand new. Big shout out to Foundation North Vancouver on 1600 Marine for letting us use this vehicle today to do a review on and a tour, show you guys, the ones out there in the market that are looking to buy a vehicle like this, kind of give you the rundown, a little bit of an overview and review about the vehicle, how it drives, you know, its settings, how to use some of the settings, how to charge it, and then obviously the exterior and interior looks. I really love the interior of this 4xe. Got the beautiful tan colored leather inside of here. We're gonna pull this vehicle up here, do a little bit of a exterior look and look throughout the rest of the cabin. Beautiful day in North Vancouver today. We'll pull over just like that. As you can see, the reverse camera, Jeep never fails when it comes to their reverse cameras. We'll go back to that here. As you can see, high definition, almost looks like it's 4K. They really do a good job with their backup cameras. We've even got the front facing camera right here as well with the guided lines. Super impressive. And as you can see here, clean camera and rear glass. That's really cool. So I guess it gives the camera a little bit of a wipe in case it's raining a little too hard and you can't see where you're reversing into or pulling in front of. Cleans the lens. That way you get the clear image. You can drive safely. That's awesome. That's a really good feature they thought about. Let's put that in park. I'll take this seatbelt off. Yeah, here's the steering wheel. This car is brand new. We still got our stickers on it. All our controls up here. We've got our buttons behind the steering wheel as well. You know, our windshield wipers, our rear wipers. I'm not sure if you can see that in the reflection. Nothing crazy. Right signal, left signal, and then we've got our high beams as well, just like every other vehicle. Our auto lights, and if you want to, you know, put them manually, you can do that as well. The lights for the cabin, windows. Right there, the buttons are right there, goes right back up. Really like these buttons. It's kind of like a little bit of a fighter jet feel. I really like how Jeep does that. We've got all our extra controls down here, sway bar, more power plugs, our media plugins right here. I really love how they covered that. That's such a cool little feature, how they cover it like that. We've got our USB and USB-C as well as an aux, but this vehicle has Bluetooth, so you probably don't need the aux. We've got our fun shifter here in every Jeep Wrangler. 2 high, 4 high auto, 4 high part-time, neutral, and 4 low. You want to have the vehicle in neutral when you're shifting through these gears. And you know, the one thing that I noticed about this shifter that is it takes a little bit of getting used to, especially if you're a first-time Jeep owner. Don't get stressed out or worried. It is a little bit stiffer, but that's just to ensure that when you're driving in the road, like down the road, you don't accidentally shift this one instead of this one, causing damage or whatever it may be to the vehicle, or if you don't want to put it in a certain mode. So they do that just to make sure that it's not easy to slip, or if your hand slips or whatever it may be. Our emergency brake right here, pull that up, put it down. Obviously your cup holders, I got my phone in there. We've got our Wrangler key right here, pretty standard, beautiful. More storage right here, top little compartment, opens that up, and then we've got our bottom compartment. This vehicle is like, oh, we got our USB down there as well. This vehicle is brand new, like I said, so we still got all our Mopar stuff in here that we haven't opened. Obviously leave that for the customer. Love this Jeep handbar right here. It's very strong. Love the look, kind of gives it a little bit of a carbon fiber look. I also must say the one thing I love about this Jeep specifically as well is the black right here, the leather right here. I am a fan of the red, don't get me wrong, but I do love this black leather. I think it looks very clean throughout the rest of the vehicle. We got our air vents, just move them up like this, twist them, all that good stuff. What else? We've got our mirror buttons right here to adjust the mirrors so they are to your preference. We've got our door handles just like that. I really like these door handles, very sturdy, not cheap. Lock and lock button right here. This is the gas button right here. You click that to open up the tank so you can fill up the vehicle. I just filled up the vehicle. It was about empty, and I put $35 in, $89, and got just at half there, so that's not bad. We've got the vehicle in neutral still, so let's just show you how we switch through our options. There we go. Push up, pull down. I'm not gonna play with it too much. I'm not too familiar with these shifters, but I do know the use for them. So we're not gonna touch that right now because we have it in 4 high auto. That's all it needs to be at this moment. We'll put that back into park. Obviously we've got our, if you wanna go Triptronic, you can go in a manual like this. And then as you hear there, the gas engine actually just kicked on because the electric does not work in the manual mode. So you've got your up and down, obviously, to shift up the gear, down the gear, put it back into drive, into park. And let's see if the vehicle actually goes into electric mode. Take our foot off the brake. Let's wait a second. So you can hear the engine running right now. Let's give it a moment. Maybe it's gonna switch over to electric, save some gas. Okay, while we wait for that, you can see here we've got 198 kilometers range of gas, but with the electric battery as well, and adds an additional 25 kilometers, so we have 223 kilometers right there of range. As you can see, our battery percentage right here, it's at 69%. And when you plug in your Jeep vehicle, you can tell your battery levels. Up here there is a little plastic covering over top, and when you there we go, the engine turned off, so we are in electric mode officially. When you plug in this vehicle and charge it, these lights will, you know, like a toy RC car, when it has its green lights, it will show you that's done. Obviously this is not a toy RC, so they do it a little more professionally, a little more well done. I really like how it looks, individual cubes inside here light up, and obviously if you get 5 of them, that means it's fully charged, just so you know. Got our Alpine sound system over here in the front, our Jeep handlebars right here. And the one thing that is really cool about this 4xe and this Jeep is that it has the remote rooftop that can go off. You can take that off by just pressing this. It is raining, so it might get a little wet, but I don't think it's raining too hard. You just press this guy right here, and that just opens up like that. As you can see, the rain coming in. That is really cool. The one touch just opens it up all the way, because let's close out because it is raining now. Just like that, closes up. That is super cool. Don't have to go through the whole hassle of taking off the roof, because some Jeeps it is very difficult to do that. I really like that feature. That's super luxurious, and you know, saves you a lot of time. And in the summer, or even a day like today, as you can see the sun down there, the minute this rain stops, it's one button to take the roof off and get that convertible feel. Once again, this interior is so gorgeous. This tan leather, it really just it really gives you like a Sahara, like off-roading feel. So yeah, let's get started with the outside of the vehicle, the back of the cabin, and just continue to show you around this vehicle so you get the full look and overview, because this is a really cool Jeep. I do like it a lot, and I recommend, if you're in the market to get one, to get a 4xe, because you're still getting 375 horsepower out of this vehicle. Like I said, 135 horsepower from the electric batteries. That is more than enough for a vehicle like this to have fun off-road, on-road. And the sound system in here bangs. The Alpine sound system in here is really nice. So if you're someone who likes music, this vehicle will not fail you at all. Let's take a look out here. We'll grab the key so we don't get locked in. Gorgeous. Like I said, this is the bright white. I really like the way this white looks, especially with all the blue accents to show that it is an electric Jeep, the 4xe. I know that some people get that confused because it's spelled with a 4, an X, and an E, but this is, as you can see right here, 4xe, but it is pronounced 4xe. That's, you know, 4-wheel drive electric. Really like this vehicle a lot. The headlights are super modern. I love, the one thing I do love about this as well is this is metal. A lot of Jeeps, you know, it is an option, they come plastic, these front bumpers, but this is metal. This is no joke. This is the real deal. We've got our bottom lights here, our headlights, as you can see. We've got that front facing camera, which is bolted in there. No one can steal that, so you can have the insurance that that's safe. Got our rims and tires right here in black. Beasts. I mean, if you really wanted to raise this vehicle up, making them even more of an off-road beast, you can. There's nothing stopping you there. And right here, this is where you charge your vehicle. You're going to open up that E, and this is where you take your voltage plug, which I'll show you is in the back of the Jeep. Comes with all the Jeeps. You just plug it right in there, plug it in at home, and it's a relatively quick charge. Wouldn't say it's too crazy. It doesn't take too long. You know, if it's completely dead, if you leave it in there for 48 hours, 4 to 8 hours, you should be relatively in good shape. Pretty much charged. More of our vents right here. These are active vents, which are nice. I love the you know, like the black stripe with the 4xe logo right there. We've got our windshield wipers, of course, and as you can see right here, the soft top, one touch open up roof, super gorgeous. Go to the back here, we've got the fuel gas tank right here. Like I said, you just press the button inside the vehicle right here. So we open up the door, press that button, and you'll see this pops open. Unscrew this, fill up your gas. Just as simple as that. Close this door. Let's go into the back of the cabin here. Shout out Foundation Auto from North Vancouver, like I said, on 60 Marine, for sponsoring and allowing us to use this vehicle for this video today. Same theme throughout the entire vehicle here. One thing I really like a lot is this like feature on the back of the seats. Gives it a very like off-road Sahara feel. These like back seat storage areas, I love the netting. It really gives you a cool feel. This vehicle in the summer must be super fun. I would love to drive this in the summer, especially off-road. More of our badging right here to show that it is a 4xe. Love that a lot, so your friends and family know that this is a hybrid Jeep. We've got more our buttons right here. I love, like I said, I love it. Kind of gives like a fighter jet feel. You press that and it will open up the back windows. Super cool. Then we got more plugs right here. You flick this guy up, if you can see it there. USB and USB-C ports, both sides. So both your passengers, even the middle seat here, are gonna have a plug-in, which is cool. You can pull this guy down like this. More storage right here. If there's just two people back here, you got your cup holders, which is super cool. Like I said, this tan leather is absolutely gorgeous. I honestly love the way it looks in this Jeep, especially with the white. This thing in the summer, like I said, must be super fun and sick. This is the Alpine sound systems up here. Get that clear audio. Like I said, this is a brand new vehicle, so we haven't taken the stickers off, but these are your lights at the top here in the cabin. Yeah, more of our air vents right here, so you get that airflow in the back as well. Let's close these guys up like that. Boom. Back tire right here with the reverse camera, which, if you can see, has a lock, so no one can actually steal this unless you want to take it off. You have the key to do that, so that is a really cool feature as well. And with your spare tire being mounted on the back like every other Jeep, I really love that a lot. Super cool and unique. And our back tail lights right here, very modern. This Jeep looks absolutely sick, absolutely gorgeous. I really love it a lot. Even this in black would look really cool. I'd love to see one of those as well. Overall, this is a really nice Jeep. The 4xe is just such a cool direction that Jeep is going in. Open that guy up just like that. We're just going to take this demo plate out the back. And yeah, as you can see, this is the back storage of the vehicle. We've got the covers and bags that Jeep gives you with the E, so that, you know, when you get your vehicle, you get some extra accessories. This is the plug right here. And before I get into that, just want to show you your subwoofer in the back Alpine. This car bangs. The audio in here is sick. I can't express that enough. I love music. I love good sound systems in vehicles. That is a must for me if I buy a vehicle, and this vehicle has that, which is super cool. Because nothing sucks more than spending 60 to 80 grand on a vehicle and not getting a good sound system. And that happens a lot in vehicles nowadays, and it just is what it is. Tons of space back here, of course. As you can see, got your roll bars up here, Jeep bars right there, in white. So when you pull the roof down, it matches the rest of the vehicle. So yeah, let's get back into this. We're gonna open this guy up right here, and this is your plug, your Jeep plug that Jeep will give you. Pull this plastic off right here. As you can see, plug it into a regular wall, at home, at work, wherever you may be, at the mall. Pull it out, quickly plug it in, take this guy, press this button, you plug it into the Jeep, plug this into the wall, and you're charging, ready to rock and roll. You honestly could drive this Jeep. Let's put this back in here, just like that. Just so when somebody picks up this beautiful vehicle, that they get that experience as well of unpackaging their brand new Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon 4xe. Yeah, so like I was saying, very handy to have the electric. If you're low on gas and you are worried about making it to the gas station, you don't have to worry, because you can make it in the electric hybrid mode on this, or even the electric mode. The vehicle will get you there as long as you're not touching on the gas too heavy. And keep the revs low. The vehicle will stay in electric, and the batteries will get you there as long as they're charged. All 4xEs and electric Jeeps, like I said, have the blue hooks and blue accents throughout the vehicle. You can see it again right here, 4xe. This is a really clean looking logo. Looks absolutely beautiful with the black accents, and then as well as the darker gray accents as well. Close this guy up right here. Let's get this back in. Do this like that. Comment down below what you guys think of these Jeep 4xEs. They're not fully electric, so I can't say they're fully electric. They are hybrids. I'd love to know what you guys think of these. Comment down below. Comment down below what you think the direction of electric vehicles is. Do you like electric and hybrid vehicles? Do you prefer your gas and your motor? They do have a 392. I know that's completely off topic and in the complete opposite direction of a hybrid electric vehicle, but they do have the 392 coming out relatively soon, and that is going to be an absolute gas guzzler beast. But for now, we've got the 4xe. As you can see, it just looks sick. It just stands out. Everyone on the road is going to know that you have a 4xe with all the blue hooks and accents. And one thing I've learned, the Jeep community is crazy. People love supporting each other and their Jeeps. I've even heard interesting trends of people leaving rubber duckies and stuff on their Jeep, and then you have to do it to the next Jeep. Pretty cool stuff. Jeep fans take their love for their Jeep seriously, and why not? It is a really very nice vehicle, a lot of fun, trail rated 4x4. These things can do anything you really want them to do. Take a look down here at some of the parts, our suspension, shocks, all the good stuff. Jeep does not cheap out on you. Let's see if we get a better angle right here. Beast. And as you can hear, that is the electric motor. So this vehicle is saving gas, and it's not even polluting the environment by just sitting here on. It is fully on right now. I have not turned it off, which is really cool. Saves the environment, saves you some gas and some money. Yeah. Let's just open up that rooftop again, just to get that full feeling of what it's like. Put this back there. Like I said, one touch, and we can just watch that roof come right off. Super cool. Look at that. Wow, that is so sick. Saves you that hassle of like completely having to remove it yourself, which the back parts of Jeeps, if you aren't a Jeep owner, the back parts are the hardest to remove because they're big pieces, and so, you know, fronts are easier to get done and have that. But it's pretty cool that your passengers as well can have that view with the roof down, give you that Jeep feeling without having to store all the stuff in your garage and then have to put it back on in case it rains. And the other cool feature about this is that if it does rain, it is the one touch and you can just put it right back on. So very convenient, super easy. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Very excited to bring you more content. Let me know what you think down below about the video, what you want to see next time. And yeah, thanks for staying tuned. If you're someone who's serious about buying a vehicle like this, come down and see one of the sales advisors at Foundation North Vancouver on 69 Marine. They'll take you through all the options if you want a factory order, if you want to buy some of the ones that we have on the lot right now, because we got quite a few really good options in different colors. I really like this one personally, with the white, the black, the blue, and then the tan interior. Just look how sick that looks. So yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next video.